Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Last episode, I tried to take us back here to do this quest over here and actually complete protecting the grove, but unfortunately, it didn't let us. So instead, we headed north to explore a little bit more, and we happened to find, well, indications of things. For example, Karlach should be down here. At least according to this. Karlach, whatever. Also, there may be something down here in the cellar of this toll house.
I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Oh, we'll find what we can, including a load of loot, I'm sure. Okay, that's useless. Okay, bunch of crates over here. Maybe there's something useful in one of them. Battle axe. Worth some coin. Something there. Okay, dead toll collector here. Toll house ledger. Let's see what you have to say. A ledger containing details of a toll house's taking for the current year 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9 Marpanoth, 4 merchants, single wagon of sundries, 25 gold. 12 Marpanoth, Flaming Fist Company, 15 fists and gauntlet, 100 gold fee waived. Fists don't pay tolls, they extort. 21 Marpanoth, brewer and 2 guards, bringing kegs to Walkeen's Rest, 35 gold. 2 Uktar, 7 farmers, no goods, no gold, wounded, wanted us to leave. 3 Uktar, sent courier to request extra guards or relief. 7 Uktar, more farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. 11 Uktar, road untenable. 16 Uktar, preparing to abandon post. Well, I don't think he managed to abandon in time. And some padded armor. Vault door. Alright, Astarion, that's you. Lock picking impossible.
Looking ahead.
That's interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that just turns off the torch. Okay, so if lock picking is impossible, we'd need to find a key. Which doesn't appear to be down here. It must be elsewhere. Okay.
So good. What was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Sure. Let's see. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4, Yeenoghu. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yeenoghu. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, the chosen of Yeenoghu must do as their master wills. Kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the gutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yeenoghu, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackle has made their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Noted. And there are more weapons in here that we can proceed to sell. A pleasurable deal. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its Lewd content. I'm not gonna read this. Alright, Cyril, I have a few more things I can sell you.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have
Let's
much to
see, we
spare.
got this, and that. There we go. That should do it. Another 116 coin. Thank you very much. Now, that way heads down, but there are a few more bodies over here that we can loot. Saving, even though we've already been in here, but thank you. At least it's more dead gnolls. No, no, don't take the intestines. Look at the bones. A bottle that is not useful. A candle also not useful. There is a back area here. There may be something useful here. Unfortunately, the answer appears to be... Oh,
That might be worth a look.
a burrow hole.
I'm way too big.
I'm guessing that would basically be useful if we were a rat or something, and that's how we get into the vault. Shape-shifting into something like a rat. I mean, that would make sense. And this seems to be the end of the road. There doesn't appear to be anything else past here. Oh, look at that.
Everywhere. Accident?
That's curious.
Oh, hey, dirt mound. That means buried treasure. And we get an arrow of ice. Sure. And we have an ancient sigil circle, so hey, that's definitely something useful. Now, looks like our next route, well, we could go up here, but I don't think there's really much, well, this probably leads to more gnolls. So we'll come back here later. For now, we've got a few things to look at down here.
A great uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Oh, hold on. We got something about to happen here. Maybe, anyway. We've got whalebone spiced. Oh! This is a tunnel, also leading north. Alright, we're going to ignore this. Because that's probably more gnolls. Instead, let's take a look down this path that we were told about. Now we've been over here. This would have been a way we could have jumped over if we wished. And we have more... Okay. I think we found Karlach. One moment while I save. Okay, Karlach. We have to deal with you. Oh dear.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the blood horn. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed
Oh.
through Avernus.
Of course.
This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Ceres.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Pardon?
Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Hey, we'll go back to camp right now so we can pick you up. And, oh, Will, you wish to speak. Well, yeah, it makes sense.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
It happens. So, someone sent you on this Karlach's trail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance. Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Well, we do need to return to camp for a moment. We need to pick up this new person. Wherever she is. Oh, Gale, you have something to say.
Deep breaths, Gale. Hold it together.
What is it, Gale?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Give Gale a magic artifact. Sorry about that. Gale. Because I don't have you in my
Perhaps
party?
I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important.
Fine.
Give
Do
me
you?
a
Do I have?
Please.
I guess I have to hold on to them myself. Since if you're not in my party, I can't give it to you. Ah, this is a spear. I don't know who takes. Actually, take the Blazer of Benevolence. It's not useful to any of us.
Thank you. Good gods.
Well,
It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all.
oh
Listen,
goody.
I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
So you're not Gale?
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
Pardon?
I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
Touched by
She
a
revealed
goddess.
herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I'm sorry, what? Are you telling me that you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
And how exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess. Yet I wasn't satisfied.
Oh
So I
dear.
sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
No, we should hear the story. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise.
Of
I'll
course.
save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself.
I think I know this story,
He
actually.
managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next...
Did you try to read it?
Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Why are you sitting down for that? I'm taller than you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread mirror. Bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God's is ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed
Oh,
the fragment
God, I
wasn't
just
enough to
realized.
kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed.
As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Yeah, I think I can get an idea. You're freaking Darth Nihilus. You're Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic 2. Except instead of a hole in the Force, you're a hole in the weave. Consumed with... Okay, technically you're not consumed with, because you're doing the eternal consuming, never to be sated. Okay, Gale, I'm calling you Nihilus from now on. Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Okay, we've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That's how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Indeed. However, I have other things I must do first. Also, do you have anything to say? We need to keep traveling to find another way to stabilize the orb, yada yada yada. Long rest when the opportunity strikes. And those are completed ones. Okay, so let me move around here. Oh, right, Will. You are going to stay behind.
Well met. Are you sure? The
Yes,
blade
remain
and
here,
check-
thank you. And now we shall take Karlach on. See what you do.
Yeah?
So, how did you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
How to kill him? This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole. And lore-wise, Ceres would be looking for a noble to serve.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Perhaps. And,
Soldier.
Karlach, about those paladins you want us to confront?
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Come on, we're heading out. Alright, time to learn what you are. You... Nope. Alright, Karlach, what are you? You are a barbarian. Which means we're not going to be taking you with us very much. Of course. Simple weapons and martial weapons. Well, you have leveled up a few times, so let's go with it. I think I have a good battle axe I can give you. Okay, Barbarian level 2. You gain Danger Sense, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and Reckless Attack. Until your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls, but enemies also have advantage against you. Goody. Next, level 3! You choose Wild Heart by default. And as a tiefling, you gain Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. So, Wild Heart, your attunement with nature and its beasts inspires a rage, empowering you with supernatural might, and speak with animals. Or... oh, what's Bestial Heart? You can change your heart whenever you level up. Next, there's Berserker. Violence is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood, as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. So, your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain Frenzied Strike and Enraged Throw. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. And there's Frenzied Strike and Enraged Throw. Or Wild Magic. The wild influence of magic has transformed you, suffusing you with an arcane power that churns within you, waiting to be released. So you get Wild Magic and Magic Awareness. Yeah, we'll give you Wild Heart. Seems to fit. I don't think Frenzied Strike is going to be that bit good. Well... it might, but we'll go with Wild Heart. And what do you have? While raging, you can use Unrelenting Ferocity and have resistance to all damage except Psychic. Okay. Diving Strike. Foes also have disadvantage on opportunity attack. Hold on. Bare Heart. Enter a rage. It makes you tough enough to stand up to any... oh! Okay, changes to piercing. So, you can't cast or fair enough. And healing. Eagle Heart makes you near untouchable and leap down onto a foe, knocking them prone. Oh, disadvantage on opportunity attacks and can use dash as a bonus. That one, Primal Stampede and movement speed increases while raging. Charge forward, attacking all enemies in the way and possibly knocking them prone. Tiger Heart empowers your leaps so you jump further and attack up to 3 enemies at once and make them bleed. Or Wolf Heart. Enter a rage so inciting its spurs on allies. Allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against enemies within 7 feet. And inciting howl. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 10 feet during their next turn. We'll go with We'll go with Bear Heart. We'll go with that. That's fine. And one more level up with a new feat. I feel like Great Weapon Master would be a good idea. Attacks with heavy melee weapons you're proficient with can deal an additional... You can toggle this on and off. That I like the idea of. Where is Sharpshooter? I can toggle that on and off. I need to toggle that off on Astarion, without a doubt. But yeah, Great Weapon Master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. And I'm going to turn off that. But that seems like a good idea. Okay. And I am going to give you... I could have sworn I had a battle axe. Didn't I have a battle axe for her? Do I not have... What happened to the battle axe I had? I thought I had a battle axe for her. Well, she has one anyway. Yeah, great axe. That's what I meant. I could have sworn I had a great axe on me to give to her. Clearly, I was wrong. She has barbarian clothes. We'll have to get her something better somewhere. And leather gloves, her underwear, tasteful boots, Karlach's infernal trousers. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we'll take her with us. And I am going to have to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll go deal with these guys for Karlach. And then we're probably never going to use her again. Because we don't have the space for it. We're going to be without a mage. Wonderful. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Phalai. That is Ceres, Shadowheart, Astarion, and Karlach. Also, where is the option to turn that off? Please tell me. No, seriously, where is the ability to turn that off? Yeah, turn off all in. Thank you. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3, and I shall see you all next time.